I'm drowning in your love, it's so loud.
And we'll begin the tutorial. So on 91, put your first block right here in the corner, and from this block right here, count to 46. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30, 31, 32, 3, 4, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46. On the 46 block, you put one block up. And of course on the same side, just on the opposite, over here, see? You want to do the same thing, but since you count to 46, all you gotta do is just diagonally bring it to the other side. Just like that. Making a giant triangle. So far we're right here, okay? Now where you put that 46 block, right here, put one line straight down. Giving you this. Alright, once you have this, you gotta save a bunch of time. Remember, you have that, okay? Which is basically where this is. So to save time, the white concrete you first started off with, which is right here, you want to put 2 glass right here, okay? Where the blue concrete is where you put your glass, which is that right there. So 2 here next to your diagonals, then 2 again, then a 3, then a 2, another 2, then a 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2. So far I look like this. And then 1, then a 2, then 1, then a 2, 1, then a 2, 1, and then 2. Look like this so far. Then 1, then a 2, then another 2, then a 1, then a 2, then another 2, another 2, 1, 2, 1, and then go across from the other 2 you just did, put another 2. Then diagonally go down with 1, then 2, then 2, another 2, then 1, then a 2, another 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. So whatever you do on that side, you do on this side basically. Giving you this so far. Now if we go back, the one right in the middle. So it's 1 right there, then 2, then 3. On the third diagonal from that, which is this one, you want to put 2 white glass, which are right here diagonally by 2. Then put another 2, another 2, another 2, giving you 3. Then put 3 right there. Then go up, put 2, another 2, another 2, and then diagonal, giving you that. Now for the upper wing, which is on the other side of the diagonal, you want to put 3. So you got your 2 right there, then you put 3. Then 2, then a 2, then a 2. And from here you're going to have 5 diagonals. So 1, then you put your 2 there. The 2's follow your 1 diagonal. So it's 1 diagonal, then a 2, another diagonal, 2 right there, another diagonal, 2 there, another diagonal, 2 there. Diagonal, 2. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 2's. Now in this last 2 you just did, put another 2. Then 1 diagonal. And starting from this diagonal you should have 7. So 1 diagonal, 2, diagonal, 2, diagonal, 2, diagonal, 2, diagonal, 2. Another diagonal, and then 2. Finally, 1 more diagonal, and then 2 again. Giving you this. So when you get to these 2 right here, there should be 5 diagonals with 2 following. And then after you do those 2, there should be 7 diagonals with 2 following. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? So just for the wing. And then for the other wing, it's the same thing. So you start off with 2, like this. And then 3, then 2, then 2, then 2. Slowly going towards the other wing. It's the same exact thing. Just like that. Now after you put the 2's down, you put 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you put 3. Then go 1 block to the left, and the other one goes towards the right. So this one goes right, this one goes left. They're slowly going towards each other to give that triangle at the top. Then you should have 1, 2, 3. 3 2's going towards the right, and on the other side going towards the left. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to make it 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 2 7's right there. The 2 7's are right after the 4 you just placed. So 4 there, then 2 7's. Then you want 2 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then again. After that you want to put 5 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you want to put 5 again. Then 2, then a 1. So everything traced in blue is for the glass. Of course, do not put it inside of it like this one. So right on this last diagonal outside the glass is where you put it. This you don't need. And then for this one, it's right when you get to the 4th block. So right here, all the way to the other one, you don't need it. Because of course the glass is going to be around it. Now for the white glass on the corners, on the sides, go to your 4th block down here, which is where this is. On the second one, put 2 diagonals, then 2 up, then you want to put 5 right there, then 2 to the left, then 2 that way, and again, and again, and again. Giving you that. This is on the right side of it. On the other side, it's the same thing. 2 diagonals, 2 there, 5 here, 2 up, 2 to the right, 2 to the right again, 2 to the right again, and 2 to the right again. Giving you this. So far you should have this. I'll let you guys look at it for right now so you guys can get the shape. The rest of the stuff you don't need this inside. But yeah, once you got the shape of it, you want the glass, the white glass, okay? Just the white glass for now. Get your white glass and raise it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So raise it 12 blocks tall. And when you got it 12 blocks tall, you put your clay inside of it. And it should be tracing around the concrete you just did earlier. So in your case, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then get your clay. Go 1 block lower. And just trace it around where this is. So yeah, just trace around these, okay? So 1 right there. And then 1 right there. And then the other one in the back. So that one, and that one. Just for now. Alright, once you got those 3 things in place, now you want to go back to where you started. So right where this white concrete and blue concrete is, where mine is, where the glass should be for you guys. So right on the 2, like this, there should be 3 glass right there. So 3 glass, then light gray concrete right on top of it, then 3 glass, then light gray concrete again, and then 3 glass. And then put light gray right on top of it. This pattern you're going to do for all the sides that are covered in blue. Okay? So stop right here. Just like that. So all this in here, you don't touch. Same goes for this side too. You just do the ones outside. So right here and here. So what you end up with is just this. So blue glass and the light gray concrete tracing around everything you just did. And then when you're done with that, you get your glass pane and put it right on top of the light gray concrete, like so. So yeah, just fill it all in with glass and put the panes on top, and we'll get ready to fill it in with the stone right here. Alright, once you got all the glass up in place with the glass panes right on top, now you guys probably put the stone right up against it like this, just so that the glass can connect. So if you haven't, just put the stone, able to connect to the other glass like this. Now, if you're playing on vanilla texture pack, use stone in my case. But for me, I'm going to use light gray terracotta because, well, you can see from the color. But on vanilla, do not use light gray terracotta. So once you got them connected like this, to get things done faster, just fill all of it in with stone in your case. So, just fill the whole entire thing in. That way you can get ready for the next piece. In this part, tutorial, like, it's gonna be in pieces, okay? Because, come on. You can't do all that in one. So we're just gonna get to only the third layer, which is this one right here. So far we just did this one, then this is gonna be next, and then that for part one, okay? So for right now, just fill all this in and connect the glass panes together. Alright, once you got all that done, now you want to get your white concrete, go to the edge of the wing, and make a diagonal, of course, once again. Just like this so far. And what you want to do is bring that diagonal all the way to the middle. So right here. And of course you want to do the same thing on the other side too. Just like that. And of course, grab that one in the middle and drag it to the middle. Now from that one right in the middle, put it down to the ground, which should be right here. And of course, we said at the beginning of the video, for those who have negative 60 worlds, which is like this, look at the coordinates, it says negative 60. If you have a negative 60 flat world, just basically bring it up all the way to the max, which is 380. So from this one block you placed way earlier, from that block all the way up is 380, okay? So 380, okay? So bring that up and just keep on raising it up. So when you get to the max where it says no more going up anymore, that means you got to the top, which will give you an idea of how tall this thing's gonna be. Alright, once you got it done way up there, and of course you got your diagonals down here, already got the blue glass tracing ready so you can same time counting. So if you go to the corner of where you put your white concrete, of course you should have one block away from here. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on your 8 white concrete, right here. Remember, this is on the wings, okay? You want to put 2 on each side around that one white concrete, then 2 again, then a 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2. So far it's look like this. Then 1 again, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2. After that you put 2 diagonals, then 2 right there, then 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 right there, right in the middle. So it should match up to the middle right there. So far you have this. And then you start over again. 2, then 1 down, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, and then 2. So on this side, there is going to be 2 diagonals right here, but on this side, there isn't. Okay? So on this side, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 right there. Okay? So this is just for the back wings. Now going towards the long piece over there, you got your 2 right here already. So 2 up, then 1, then 2, then a 1, then a 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Looking like this so far. Then 1, then 2, 1, then 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then of course once again, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you should have all that. And after this, it goes a little complicated. So 3, then 3 again, then a 2, then 2, then 2. After that, you want to put 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So after you put these 4s, 2 4s down, you put 8. And then you put 7. Then from here you put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 right here after you put the 7. And then finally 1. Then of course you copy and paste what you did on the other side. So 12 here, then a 7, then your 8 right here, then your 4, then your 4 again, and then your 2s, your 3 2s right there, then your 3 right here, another 3, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2, 1, then a 2. Looking like this so far. And then put 1, then 2, 1, 1. So you got your 2 diagonals right there, like you did on that side. So on this side, there's going to be 2 diagonals right there. Then put your 2 right there. Then 1, then 2, 1, then 2, 1, then 2, 1, then 2. And 2 again, and 2 again. Giving you 3 right there. So to give you a straight idea, this side and this side can be different, which you can tell obviously. So, just for a heads up, because you can obviously tell why, because of all those diagonals. So I do put those 3 2s, put 1, then 2, 1, then 2, 1, and then 2. So in total, you should have this. So the white concrete right in front of it, which is this, should be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this should be 10 blocks away right there. Now it's the same thing. You guys can get rid of the white concrete right here if you want. But you gotta keep that one right there for right now. Don't you just hate the cave noises? So yeah, just keep the one right in the middle. Get rid of these if you want. Now it's going to be the same story like you did down there. So for this one, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 blocks right there. So 3 windows right here, and then a light gray concrete, then 3 windows again, light gray concrete, and then your glass pane right on top of it. So it's going to be the same old thing. So once again, 3 glass, light gray concrete, 3 glass, gray concrete, and a pane. So it's the same thing you did down there, but just up here. You can fill it all in with your stone, once again, like you did earlier. And then we'll get ready for this layer right here. And we'll get ready, and it'll be the end of the part. Alright, once you got all that done, now we're going to do the third layer, which is this one right here. So it's the same old thing. Get your white concrete and go diagonally towards the middle, which you've done more than once. So this should be like a breeze to you. Just like that. And in the middle, just bring it all the way up like you did before. Same for the other side too. Alright, once you got that, then get rid of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on both of the diagonal sides. So make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for this side, you want to be 12 blocks away. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there should be 1 block before you touch the glass. So if it has like this, get rid of it. So it looks like this. And once you got like that, we'll get the glass tracing ready. Alright, just like earlier before with this floor and this one, I'm just going to trace on top of the glass, and some of the glass pane that you placed earlier will be replaced by the glass itself. So go to the left wing over here. You already got rid of the 4 white concrete over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 5th one, put a piece of glass right there. So on your 5th block, put glass there, and add another diagonals right next to it, giving you this. Now go right by 2, another 2, 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2. So far it should look like this. Then add another 2, then another 2, and a 3, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2, then a 1. Look like this so far. Then add 2, 1, 2, 1. From this point you can see that it's going to be right on top of the layer you did before. So you're going to do the same thing again like you did on that side, but going down. So you're in the middle of 1. So 2, then 1, then 2, then a 1, then a 2, then a 1. Then 2 again, then 3, then 2, then a 2, then a 2. Then a 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 2, then a 2, and then finally 2. This is just for the side with 91. Now you're going to do the same thing, but this time it's going up towards the middle. So you should have this. And this is for the right side, okay? So on the right side, it's 2, then 2 again, then 1, then a 2, then a 1, then a 3. then 3, then 1, then 3 again, 2, 1 diagonal, another diagonal, 2, 1 diagonal, 2, 1 diagonal, 2, 1 diagonal. Then another 2, then 3, then 3 again, then 2, another 2, another 2, and another 2. So 3, 4, so 4 2s right there. You got that. Then as we get to the tip of the top, put 1 there, 2 there, then 3 there. Then when you get to that 3, you're going to want to make 3, 6, 7, 8. So after that 3, put 8. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here. So it's 3, 8, then 6. And then for the other side, it's 8 again, then 3, then a 2, 1, then a 2. So we're doing the left side now, okay? From top to the bottom. So you have all this, then you put 2 again, then 2 again, then 2 again, then a 3, then another 3, then 2, then 1. After that you put 2 again, then a 1, then a 2, 1, and 2, then 1 again, and a 2. After that you put 1 again, then 3, then a 1, then a 3, then 3 again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2 again, ending to the other side of the wing. So it should look like this for the layer. And for this one, which is this one right here, the one I'm looking at right now, same exact design as the one you just did earlier. So you did one there, another one here, and you're up on the third one. So you did this, this, and now you're on this. So just raise it up 3 glass, 2, and then 1 gray concrete, 3 glass, gray concrete, and the pane. So that's 3 glass right there. Then light gray concrete, 3 glass, light gray concrete, and then finally the glass pane. Of course, you know, do from here, just wherever we put blue, just go on top of it and go by the pattern. So remember, 3 glass, gray concrete, 3 glass, gray concrete, and glass. And of course you fill it all in with your stone. So all this is going to be covered up in stone once again.